Welcome everybody to online lecture in RBNB College Srirampur. Today we are going to deal with a topic that is ecological pyramid. It is a graphical representation. It is a graphical representation in between organism with their trophic level. In between organism with their trophic level. Pyramid of energy is always upright. Pyramid of energy, it is always upright. Means the broader end which shows producer, then primary consumer, then secondary and tertiary. These are the trophic level. So at the first trophic level, that is green plants, they trap the solar energy, that is 100%. Then the solar energy which is actually trapped by the green plants, that is 10%. Then primary trap 1%, then secondary 0.1%, and the top level, it is very less amount of energy is available, so that the pyramid of energy is always upright. So, and at the base of the energy level, or that green plant or producer, they trap the maximum energy, then it is less as it is going to upward. So primary consumer also lost some amount of energy, then secondary level they are also lost some amount of energy, then tertiary also lost some amount of energy. So the pyramid of energy shows that the food chain smaller is the food chain smaller, then it gives the maximum energy available than the large food chain. Maximum energy is available than the large food level. If the food chain is short, then maximum energy is available. If food chain is large, then maximum energy is lost at each step. Then limitation. There are several limitations for the energy flow. So first is, it requires small food chain. If the food chain is small, then maximum energy is available. Then saprophytes or microbes who decay the dead remains of plants and animals. They play a vital role to decompose the dead and decaying material, but there is no any space in the energy pyramid. No space in energy pyramid. Sometimes a given species, for example, sparrow, given species sparrow may occupy more than one trophic level. Occupy more than one trophic level. More than one trophic level. That is, sparrow can depends on producers, that is seed, fruits, peas, etc. These are the material which are consumed by sparrow, and sparrow also consume small insects, as well as worms. So they attempt two different types of trophic level, so that the energy may be trapped by two different levels, and the primary as well as secondary consumers are eaten by the sparrow. Nutritional cycle. Nutritional cycle, it is nothing but movement of the nutrients or the components, movement of nutrients or nutrient elements or the components through various way in the ecosystem. What are that? It may be gases, or sedimentary. So that the nutritional cycle, it is nothing but the movement of nutrients or nutrient elements through various components of an ecosystem is called nutrient cycle. It is also called as biogeochemical cycle. Biogeochemical cycle. So that this biogeochemical cycle, it may be of two types. Number one, gaseous, and number two is sedimentary. Number two is sedimentary. So write down first. So first is gaseous cycle. First, that is carbon cycle. Carbon cycle. Carbon cycle is essential to the life on the earth. It is essential for life on the earth because carbon, it is present in different plants, animals, all other compounds, so that the carbon is essential to life on earth. It is found in air, it is found in dissolved water, or it circulates biologically in various form through the nature. Circulate in various form in nature. It may be present in all organic compounds, industrial effluents or industrial gases, then commercial waste. It is also found in residential effluents, then combustion of fuel, or it is from automotive emission. So from these activities, the carbon is emits from various processes. In the atmosphere, carbon dioxide is trapped by green plants for the photosynthesis. Through the photosynthesis, green plant prepare their own photomaterial, and that plants through the process of respiration, they can expel out carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Then it is also coming from animals' respiration back to the atmosphere. So this is the simple cycle, or the entire carbon dioxide cycle is run by basic process, that is photosynthesis, respiration, decomposition, sedimentation and combustion. So through this process the carbon dioxide is cycle from atmosphere to green plants, from green plants to the animals, and through the respiration of both plants and animals, it is come back to the atmosphere. So that the carbon dioxide or carbon cycle is most visible in life, that is in plants, on land, as well as it is in ocean or in aquatic condition. The relation to the atmosphere is possible. When plants decay and are eaten or digest by the animals or by the burning of fires, carbon dioxide is expelled out. So through this way, carbon dioxide is cycled in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, it is very important for the vital process, or it is required for the photosynthesis by autotrophs or green plants. Without atmospheric level or by the photosynthesis, it is not trapped, so that green plants play an important role to trap the carbon dioxide and given to the all living organism, so that the carbon dioxide moves from atmosphere to plants, and from the plants to the animals, and from the animals to the atmosphere. So carbon moves from plants to animals through food chain, but at this stage, smaller the food chain, there is maximum energy is available. If the food chain is large, then there is maximum energy loss. Energy is lost at different tropical level. So in the energy pyramid, the base is broad, and at the base there are green plants. They trap the solar energy and they are being consumed by primary consumer, then secondary and tertiary. But at each level it is get some amount of energy is lost, and so that the energy is trapped by maximum at the base of the energy level. So this is very important. So this is one of the important things, that the carbon moves from atmosphere to ocean, or ocean to other water bodies, or some amount of carbon is lost in sedimentation or in atmosphere. It is also present in fossil fuels, that is diesel, petrol, LPG, and it get burned, so that carbon cycling occurs through this process, or burning of the fossil fuels in the atmosphere. So that rapid deforestation, it is one of the important thing, or the massive burning of that fossil fuel of energy, and it is also due to the transport, and so that the energy is lost. So that entire carbon cycle is run by basic process. One of them, it is photosynthesis, second respiration, third combustion, fourth decomposition, fifth sedimentation, and then last it will be combustion. In this way, the carbon is cycled from atmosphere to different organism, and from different organism to the once again back to the atmosphere.